Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly update. It is the end of week 5, and yeah, I can't really believe that we made it this far either. Well, the best thing I can really do is just talk about all my classes and how we're going to go from here. In my research writing augmentation class, I must say that despite how much I like the teacher, I just can't stand the class. I don't like the writing, and I have trouble picking topics. So it's going to be what I'm going to have to suffer through from now on. And my first assignment, I have to revamp it and re-upload it just to get it a passing grade because it's either a perfect score or a 0. And I'm going to be waiting for feedback on the second assignment I did, and I don't even think I was close to doing it right. Maybe I was, who knows. So, for beginning French 2, yeah. I am going to SI sessions. I have a tutoring session. They're both on the same day, unfortunately. And I am still listening to those language tapes, just going ahead and buying them every time I get through 5 lessons. I'm eventually going to run out of them, but of course it's going to happen. They are helping with being able to understand the teacher better. However, I was seriously lacking when it came to a lot of the written portion because I got the lowest grade out of everyone on the test. Barely a D. Very barely a D. Like a 60 out of 100. Hopefully that's going to be the quiz that gets dropped, or test. And hopefully I can make up in many other aspects. Of course I can. But I don't care about my grade in beginning French as long as it's a C and I'll be able to get past it. And I won't care. University course and University Men's Chorale, I actually was putting too much effort into them. To where I was trying to analyze the music outside of class. And I have now realized that the only thing I need is my part and my part alone. And I think I was putting just too much effort into trying to analyze all the music. I tried using Division to where it'd be fully analyzed by the time it's ready to perform, but no, I'd rather not. Recitals is recitals. I'm still looking out to attending them. It should be fine. Theory of music and musicianship, those are tough ones. For some reason, I find musicianship more annoying than I do for theory music. Probably because with musicianship, we have to be able to listen to stuff and practice stuff and like a lot of manual work. Well, theory of music is more of like a textbook work class. And I would say that I'm severely behind both of them. While I am succeeding in some areas, in a lot of areas I need to catch up on. I've been like really severely lacking on my musicianship practice. Almost all of it is sight reading and just being able to figure stuff out on the spot, which is not really a good thing. You should put some practice into it. I need to. And theory of music, I am behind on listening to a lot of music and analyzing a lot of music. So it might hurt me on the quizzes. But the best thing I want to do is get C's in both and just continue. Opera production and coaching. I must say that there are some songs that I know very well in the chorus, but there are others that need more practice. And I need to prioritize those songs just so I practice them outside because I've reached a point to where I've stopped practicing stuff. So that's one thing. And I've also decided that outside of college, college work, I have to do something because I'm being driven insane and given a severe depression. I take medicine for depression, but it's not really working anymore. I'm taking very long naps at some times, like going to bed really, really early, and I don't feel good no matter how little or how much sleep I get. It's like I either get too much or too little, or maybe that's not the case. And the gym isn't happening anymore, like I said the previous week. It's just nothing's going there. The best thing I can do is make sure Actually, no. I don't even care about my body right now. I don't care what this is. I really don't. I mean, I've seen other students that are far worse than this. I mean, it's like, why am I attacking myself for this? I don't have a particularly good body, but at the same time, I'm young. I'm only 22. I should focus on college work first. It means like, the people who go to the gym in college, those are like the highly respected people who are able to just keep up with both. But I just can't do it right now. I mean, there are three things that I have to prioritize. There's college work, there's tugging, and then there's my physical fitness. And I'm going to prioritize those in that order. For right now, since I only have 3 semesters left of college, hopefully, I am going to throw gym out completely. Especially since next year it's going to be very, very heavy in the credit hours. I'm going to be like 17 one semester maybe 19 the next one. It's going to be very rough. A lot of classes. But at least I'm getting this writing class out of the way and I'll never have to deal with theory again. So, and the tugging thing, I've been very, very inconsistent, and still am. And I'm thinking at this point, since I can't get a device, like I said, the only thing I can do is maybe every time I watch a YouTube video, I'll just tug. And I won't keep record of it, because usually I keep record of it and I use like timers and stuff. I probably should just not do it anymore. And just like get a lot of tugging done in one day, but maybe under tugging on other days depending on what it is. So there. Like no gym whatsoever. I don't even like the gym that I go to. It's like the equipment's fine, but it's very crowded all the time, and the way the locker room is built makes no sense. They have itself like a bunch of lockers and benches, like implying that it's supposed to be like a very open setup, but then its shower setup has like 5 stalls, and they're all individuals, but the room looks like it was built to where it was originally shower heads all around the room. So, there you go. I mean, it's like if I built my own gym, I would have individual stalls in separate rooms, just so if you have some transgender students using the gym, they would use those. And a handicapped shower, of course, in both of them. And maybe a few individual stalls just to keep people coming back. But otherwise, I'd have an open room just because those are easier to clean. I know that you might think I'm like a pervert for thinking of this, but I don't care. I really don't. Kind of detoured there. So, yeah. I've also decided to accept the copyright issue with the video I made yesterday. As you can see on my channel, I deleted that portion from the video and I re-uploaded it as a separate video. And that separate video got a copyright claim instantly, while the other one no longer has a claim. And it's doing pretty well for my channel. And as for my YouTube channel, I want to upgrade from an iPad to a quality camera and a microphone, but I just can't right now just because I don't have the money. College is difficult. And unless my YouTube channel gets some type of exposure that's going to really get my view count up and up and up, then I really can't make any money off these videos. They're monetized, but it's going to take forever for it to get to the threshold. So there. I am really excited that I actually am learning French for real with those language tapes. But I just need to be able to manage to suffer through the traditional types of French classes, which I don't hate the teachers, they're good. I just don't like the system. It's just a flawed system in my opinion. So, the only thing I can do is just keep pushing on and hopefully I can have a particularly good turnout to where I can reincorporate a decent amount of tugging back into my schedule. And once I graduate, I can start going to the gym again. Or maybe if I know that I'm still going to wind up being tugging by the time I graduate, I should just move out of my parents' place after I graduate and finally get a device after I get a job and my own financial independence. That'll probably speed up my progress just because of how inconsistent I've been with manual tugging, even though that is considered the best way to do it. I've really run out of things to say for this week, but that's okay, because it's not even easy for me to come up with all this to say. I have places to be anyway. Goodbye, everyone.